Hey, this is my comic pull list for August 31st, 2016. Starting off with Dark Horse, it's Aliens Defiance number 4. So after the last issue... So after last issue's Security Synthetic Mutiny, Private Zula Hendricks and Davis 1 nurse their wounds, both physical and mental. But as Zula entertains a tempting offer, Davis 1 may have plans of his own. This is a great issue. Where last issue had a lot of action, this one is slower paced, but it's filled with lots of character building moments. I'm liking this title more and more every issue. So moving on to DC. What? No DC this week? No DC this week? How is that possible? So I guess we're moving on to Dynamite Entertainment. It's Army of Darkness, Ash for President number 1. In this double-length one-shot, Ashley J. Williams runs for president. Why? Let's just say it involves the Necronomicon, a beautiful psychic, and a presence more dangerous than anything he's ever battled before. This was a decent book. The satire was definitely strong with this one, as the presidential candidate seemed awfully familiar. And there are some nice humorous bits to it, but having just finished Army of Darkness Furious Road, I didn't enjoy the writing or the art here nearly as much. But still, it's entertaining and it's worth a read, especially if you're an Army of Darkness fan. Cat. Next from IDW, it's Gem and the Holograms number 18. So the Holograms go searching for a missing Stormer, and the Misfits get bumped by a new band called the Stingers. Meanwhile, Shanna tells her friends some startling news. Still getting used to Jen Bartel's artwork, but Kelly Thompson's writing is still going strong, so still sticking with it. Next up, it's XFiles Origins number 1. This series, aimed at young adult readers, follows the separate adventures of teenage Scully and Mulder. The year's 1974, and Fox and his friends go looking for UFOs on Martha's Vineyard. And in 1977 San Diego, Dana Scully looks into the murder of her teacher. This was a fun issue, and it's interesting to get a glimpse of the past of, two of sci-fi's most iconic characters. I'll definitely be picking up the next issue. Moving on to Marvel, it's Spider-Gwen number 11. I'm finally caught up, as promised. So Gwen Stacy's life is a mess. Her superpowers are pretty much gone, and Frank Castle's after her and her dad. So it's time for her to decide what to do with her future. It's another good issue, and it looks like we're heading into a big showdown in the next one. Next, it's Star Wars Han Solo number 3. So when we left off, the Empire had cracked down on the Dragon Void run by arresting all of the racers, including Han Solo. In this issue, we not only find out whether or not he gets free, but also that the real threat to the rebellion may be closer to home than anyone previously suspected. We're on the downhill slope of this miniseries, and so far it's pretty good. As I said before, the writing and art are spot on, so I'm looking forward to seeing how things get wrapped up in the final 2 issues. And finally, from Zenoscope, it's Satan's Hollow number 5. In this penultimate issue, it's betrayal all around for Sandra as the forces of evil further tighten their circle around her. Will she stop Satan from opening a portal to hell? Will she save her husband John? All this and more will be answered in the next issue. I really enjoyed the first couple issues of this run, but then it got a bit cheesy. Still, I'm interested enough to get the last issue to see how things get wrapped up. So that's all for this week. As always, I invite you to hit like and leave me a comment below. I'm always keen to hear what you guys are thinking. And if you like what you see, make sure you hit subscribe so that you can get my latest videos. Thanks for watching.